Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. As you might know, Australian immigration news is constantly changing with new updates. The government is tightening its migration system, means there's both good and bad news for professional skills migration and international students. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of working in Australia with an employer-sponsored visa. Australia is a fantastic country with a lot to offer, and if you have the skills and ambition, it could be your next adventure. But visas can be complicated, so let's break down how to find that dream job with an employer who is willing to sponsor your visa. Understanding the options. First things first, there are a few different employer-sponsored visas in Australia. The type of visa you'll need depends on whether you're seeking a temporary or permanent stay. Your skills, qualification, and experience will also play a role in determining which visa you qualify for. The specific requirements vary depending on the visa subclass. Another important factor to consider is your current location. Are you already in Australia, or are you searching for work from overseas? The 482 Temporary Skill Visa. This is for occupations on Australia's Skilled Occupation List, SOL. The 186 Employer Nomination Scheme. This one's a pathway to permanent residency for skilled workers nominated by an employer. The 494 Skilled Employer Sponsored Regional Visa, similar to the 186, but for regional areas of Australia. Remember, each visa has its requirements for both you and the employer. We'll link to some helpful resources in the description below that explain these visas in detail. Also note that the government has announced a new visa, the Skills in Demand visa, which may replace some existing visa subclasses in the future. This could mean new visa subclass and streams with different requirements. However, this video will still be relevant because the core job search process likely won't change significantly. Before we dive deeper, make sure to follow our Australian Visa and Immigration group on Facebook, where we post regular updates on the latest visa news and information. We have a community of people who can offer support and share experiences about their visa and immigration journey. Getting prepared. Alright, so you know the visa options. Now it's time to get yourself ready for the job hunt. Here's what you'll need: a stellar resume and cover letter. Tailor these documents to Australian standards and highlight skills relevant to the SOL. Top-notch English language skills. You'll likely need professional-level English and an English test like the IELTS for your visa purposes. Finding the right employer. If you're already in Australia, onshore, we recommend starting your job hunt as soon as possible, ideally the day you land. This could involve taking on a part-time role in your field, even if there are visa restrictions, or a casual position related to your expertise. Gaining Australian work experience will significantly help your career progression and open doors to better opportunities in the future. If you're searching for work from overseas, offshore, it's generally helpful to have a minimum of 3 to 5 years of experience and expertise in your field. This will make you a more attractive candidate to Australian employers and increase your chances of landing a great opportunity. Now comes the exciting part: finding that amazing employer who'll sponsor you. Here are some strategies. Targeted job portals. Use websites like Seek, Indeed, LinkedIn, and Jora, but don't just send generic applications. Look for jobs that mention employer sponsorship in the description. The power of keywords. When searching these job portals, include terms like visa sponsorship to narrow down your options. Beyond the portals. Check company websites and recruitment websites. Many companies will list their sponsorship policies or open positions requiring sponsored workers. This is a great way to find employers who are already open to the idea. You could also check FOI disclosure logs and accredited sponsor lists. Leverage labor agreements. Some companies have special agreements with the government, allowing them to sponsor workers in specific occupations. You can find a list of these agreements on the Department of Home Affairs website. Networking is key. Don't underestimate the power of your network. Let everyone you know, friends, family, former colleagues, that you're looking for an employer-sponsored role in Australia. You never know who might have a connection or lead. Consider attending industry conferences or joining professional associations in Australia to build your network there too. Remember, sponsoring a visa is a big commitment for an employer. Make sure your resume and cover letter showcase your value and why you're the perfect candidate for the role, not just someone needing sponsorship. Be patient, persistent, and professional throughout your job search. Landing an employer-sponsored visa in Australia takes effort, but with the right approach and resources, you can make it happen. Remember, we've linked some helpful resources in the description below. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Remember, this video offers a general overview. For specific details and visa eligibility requirements, be sure to check official sources like the Department of Home Affairs website. Feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions or concerns. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. We're here to help. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips on working and living abroad and on all things Australia, visa and immigration.